Hey everyone, how are you? This is now 2 months after my coronavirus and COVID-19 illness, and I have fully recovered. I have started working out and I feel great about it again. I feel full of energy, and it was a long struggle, but I wanted to talk about what's going on around the world right now. Here in the New York area, New Jersey, in the US, we are blessed. We might have been furloughed, we might have lost our jobs, but there's still help to get. There is food banks, there are people that are getting unemployment, people are getting some money, and I'm sure there's people around here that is suffering really hard. However, my friends around the world that I've met in other places like Latin America, in Peru, in Chile, Panama, Colombia, in Venezuela, a lot of them are really, really suffering right now. And I wanted to see if there is a way where we can actually do something more than just thinking about ourselves and thinking about, getting back out and walking on a beach or sitting in a beautiful park like you see right here, sitting next to Manhattan. There must be more. And I wanted to reach out and help a lot of my friends around the globe and maybe give them some hope, some help in one way or the other. I wanted to talk about some of the people that I have helped, and one of them was a wonderful guy from Venezuela that was able to get out of the country. As you know, Venezuela is in deep trouble right now with their money and their food situation, medical situation, and so on. Even if it's during the coronavirus, it has been bad for many years. One of them I helped out with help from my co-workers. We paid for his ticket to travel down there, not by plane because they don't have passports. They can't afford to buy a passport, and even if they did, they have to pay people to get their passport through the system, and that is just too costly for some of them. So he took the bus down to Chile, and on his way down he got tuberculosis, and we were able to help him later on to get to the hospital, but it was just too late and he passed away because there was no medication when he made it back to Venezuela where he could actually get help. Right now I'm helping a friend that is in Chile also. His situation is different. His mom and his grandma is there. He got them down last year. Then the coronavirus happened. Now he has no money to pay for food so they can survive. He doesn't have enough to pay for rent, and because of this problem, he might get kicked out on the street and live under a bridge, basically. This month I was able to get some money together, and we were able to collect enough money so he could stay in his apartment. But because the country of Chile is not opening up anytime soon, their COVID-19 cases and corona is just out of control, and they keep extending the period, and now they are talking about end of the summer. That means that he has no place to go because he cannot travel back to Venezuela, even if he wanted to go back with his mom and his grandma and at least there have a place he could stay. Maybe it's stay there because it's cheaper for food, if they can even get food. So all of this is going on at the same time. Now he also had a push cart that he was using to sell empanadas in the street. So he was doing okay with that and was able to supply enough money and food for his mom and his grandma just by doing that sale. But now that has stopped completely. The other day he was going to see if he could go back out again with his cart that has been parked, and he came out and the cart was stolen. So now he cannot afford to even get a new cart. He can't even do any work, even if he wanted to do work. So my goal with him would be to actually buy him a new cart or supply enough money so they can get out of Chile at one point and get away from the problems that they are in right now. Another friend of mine is in Colombia. He's also an immigrant or a refugee from Venezuela. He made it down to a city called Medellin, and on his way down he got robbed, and all his equipment that he had, he was going to be a barber, and his equipment got stolen. Now he can't afford to buy new things to work with, so he cannot even get his regular job. Meanwhile, he got a job as a salesperson in a store, but they cannot get the products into the store because there is no supply anywhere during the coronavirus time. So he has also lost his job. That sounds so for most of us that live here in the US because we have unemployment. But in Colombia, in Chile, in Panama, in Honduras, in Nicaragua, all of these countries, they do not get any unemployment. So for months they are now without money, without work, without food, and it's getting really, really bad. So my idea is to really see if I can, I don't know, I mean, this is just starting now, but I thought I need to do something to help all of these people that I've met in the last few years, people that have been helping me when I came to visit, taking me around on tours, showed me beautiful Latin America. They might have worked in local stores that I met. Some of them worked in barber shops, so I met them in restaurants, just hardworking people. And I heard their stories, how they struggled then, and now I just know that they are in really, really bad trouble. That's in Panama, that is in Peru. I have friends all around Latin America, and I know I can't do much. It's like a drop in a bucket if I send somebody, but anything would help. Like even if I sent, and one person $20, another person $50, another person $10, whatever it is. I mean, I can, with that money, get them either I can get them equipment, maybe I can get them some food, maybe I can help them with rent for a little bit until the coronavirus passes and they can go back to normal work again and normal life. So if you feel like you want to help out, please help. Let me know. So let me give you an example. Right now, a new passport in Venezuela is $500. That's just to get through all the hoops and all the issues that they have to get through the right people. Normally, that will be $200. Now, $200 is something that they would make in 1 year if they had to pay it for themselves. To get equipment to be a barber for one of my friends, that is probably about, I would say, close to $100. And $100, it's what they would make in close to 3 to 6 months on a normal work schedule in Colombia. So there is absolutely nothing they could do, but for me and for my friends and people that I know around the world, if you can chip in $5, anything would be a fantastic help. And I will make sure that it gets to the right people and post pictures and post information about every dollar spent, and 100% will get to the right people. Nothing will be on cost or overhead or office, nothing. This is just pure me collecting, helping out, and donating to the right people. So if you feel like you want to help out, I know that they will be so happy, and I will post pictures as we go and what they do with the money, so you know that it has been spent well. Thank you so much again for doing something during these times. I know I can't do much, and I just want to do something. I have always tried, and on all my trips I've tried to bring food or clothing, things that they could sell, whatever it is. Now I feel like this is the only way I could do it. So feel free to help out, donate anything. $1 would be fantastic. Thank you again from the bottom of my heart. Bye.